Kevin Costner hit with shocking new accusations. Kevin Costner is facing explosive new allegations as stuntwoman Devyn LaBella amends her lawsuit, claiming she was subjected to an unscripted and violent simulated rape scene during filming of Horizon, an American Saga. Chapter 2. The disturbing twist? She says it happened with no warning, no intimacy coordinator, and zero preparation, only at the command of Costner himself. LaBella, 34, who's worked as a stunt performer on high-profile sets like Barbie and Yellow Jackets, first filed her lawsuit in Los Angeles on May 27th. In it, she described being placed in a harrowing position on set in May 2023 while doubling for actress Ella Hunt. The original planned scene had safety protocols in place, an intimacy coordinator, rehearsals, and a reduced crew. But what allegedly followed the next day was a totally unscripted moment directed by Costner, 70, where an actor pinned her down and simulated a rape, without warning or choreography. Now, LaBella's amended suit includes alleged texts with intimacy coordinator Celeste Chaney that paint a chilling picture of what went on. Hi Celeste. I wanted to discuss yesterday's abomination, LaBella wrote the day after the alleged unscripted shoot. I was put in a really wrong position and it's really affected me. Chaney reportedly replied, "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear this, Devyn." Yes, of course, let's talk it through. In follow-up messages, LaBella asked why she, as a stunt double, was made to perform non-stunt explicit scenes and why there was no intimacy coordinator present. She wrote, "Who is going to take responsibility for the abuse of power? And how did lining up a shot turn into a rape sequence?" According to her lawsuit, Chaney later filed an incident report noting that apologies were made to both Ella Hunt and LaBella. Costner's attorney, Martin Singer, has slammed the accusations, calling them meritless. He said the scene was simply a rehearsal on an insert shot, where LaBella was fully clothed and lying beside a male actor. There was no intimacy or anything sexual in the shot, Singer insisted, adding that multiple witnesses backed Costner's side of the story. He also claimed LaBella texted her supervisor a thank you message after wrapping, saying, "Thank you for these wonderful weeks." Singer had earlier stated that LaBella was aware of the scene, gave her consent by signaling a thumbs up after rehearsing it, and continued to work on set for several weeks without raising complaints. She even dined with her stunt coordinator and assistant coordinator the evening of the shoot, seemingly in good spirits. LaBella, however, paints a very different picture, one of shock, violation, and professional boundaries crossed. She's now seeking damages, a court-mandated apology, sexual harassment training for the defendants, and a guarantee that future projects will have intimacy coordinators present. The outcome could ripple through Hollywood, especially if a judge rules in her favor. Costner, who's spent over 3 decades bringing his Western epic Horizon to life, released the first chapter in June 2024. But plans to immediately drop Part 2 have reportedly stalled due to weak box office numbers. Whether this legal saga derails the film franchise completely remains to be seen, but right now, all eyes are on the courtroom as the Kevin Costner lawsuit unfolds.